Hey everybody, I am off to my friend Miranda's house where we're going to watch some science fiction film that's from the 70s. I don't know, it's Space Wars or something. I'm kidding. We're going to watch Star Wars. In fact, we're going to watch all 3 Star Wars movies. Yeah, we're going to be watching the unedited, unaltered versions before George Lucas decided that he was going to go back and fix everything. Hang on a second. I got to make the jump to light speed. So this time I am coming to you from the freeway, even though I say I never do that, which apparently is more of a guideline than an actual rule. I'm doing this because I'm running incredibly late. I'm supposed to be there at 2 o'clock. It's in Capitol Hill. I just left to Shoreline, and it was 2 o'clock when I left there. So, yeah, running a little bit behind. Anyway, yes, Star Wars movies. All 3 of them. Plus, there's been a threat of watching the Star Wars Holiday Special. I can't think what I could possibly have done to offend her to make her consider forcing me to watch the Star Wars Holiday Special. But I am looking forward to watching the original trilogy again. Before Greedo shot first, before the Death Star blew up with a pretty sparkly ring around it, before any of the CGI abominations that were done to the original. Oh, before Han Solo stepping on Jabba the Hutt's tail. Yeah, good times. We're going to be watching the original unadulterated stuff. I don't know where she got copies of these. Because I know the only version that Lucas wants people to be able to get these days are the versions that he's gone back and ruined. I don't mean to sound like one of those, horrible, bitter fanboys who thinks that George Lucas ruined his childhood, but I am, basically. Seeing Star Wars in the theater for the first time was one of the formative experiences of my life. It was one of the things that made me decide that I wanted to make movies. And, well, I guess this is a movie. Maybe someday I'm going to go back and add incredible special effects to this so that I can release the special edition on DVD. But there's this, and there's also my web series Causality, which, we're going to finish making eventually. So I guess I can theoretically call myself a filmmaker. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm okay with that. I am a filmmaker. Yeah. Writer/filmmaker. I've always wanted to be a slash. I'm not entirely sure why we're watching the original trilogy. I've seen it, I don't know how many times. I'm sure everyone who's been there has seen it, I don't know how many times, has practically every line of dialogue memorized. I don't know. Although it is going to be weird to be seeing it mostly with people who didn't see it in theater when it came out because they weren't alive then. Not that, watching it with children makes me feel old or anything. It kind of does. It totally does. But I'm not going to worry about that anymore because this is a special occasion. So, happy Life Day, everyone.